In The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, there's a mistake made by Princess Zelda that ends up destroying Hyrule and even causes a war. It all goes back to Ganondorf gaining access to the Triforce of Power when Link pulls the Master Sword for the first time. Alright, well, let me back up and let's talk about Rauru. Rauru is the coolest dude in the universe, if you didn't know. He comes up with this sick plan to protect the Triforce from evil. The Triforce is placed in the Sacred Realm. Then with power greater than the Master Sword and time itself, Rauru seals the Sacred Realm with the Sword of Evil's Bane, then closes it behind the Door of Time, which requires 3 spiritual stones to open, as well as the Ocarina of Time, as well as knowing the Song of Time. So, let's say that Ganondorf succeeds in his original task of gathering the spiritual stones from the Deku Tree, Darunia, and Princess Ruto. Then let's theoretically say he somehow tracks Zelda down and steals the Ocarina of Time. There is still no way he can open up the Door of Time unless he knows the Song of Time. Ganondorf murdered the Composer brothers, who we can assume helped compose the Song of Time, and they didn't tell him. And if Zelda never said anything, boom, the Triforce is protected forever. Okay, now let's just pretend here. Let's pretend Ganondorf somehow learns the Song of Time and he enters the Sword Chamber. He still cannot access the Triforce because he cannot even touch the Master Sword, let alone pull it. That's reserved for non-evil dudes. Now, my boy Rauru has devised this foolproof plan to protect the Triforce. Gold star for him. However, defying the wishes of the Deku Tree, Link follows Zelda's instructions and does exactly what Ganondorf needed. Gets the stones, learns the song, pulls the sword. Free Triforce, hoopla. Now, what happens because of this? Well, Ganondorf takes over Hyrule for 7 years and destroys the entirety of Hyrule Castle. And then in the adult timeline, after being sealed away, he breaks free of that seal and causes Hyrule to be flooded. And in the defeated timeline, he's able to defeat Link. And this causes an entire war for the Sacred Realm. Basically, any game in the adult or defeated timeline wouldn't exist lore-wise if Link and Zelda didn't let Ganondorf right on into the Sacred Realm. Now, in Zelda's defense, she was a little girl and she was doing what she thought was right. She knew before anyone that Ganondorf was up to no good. Her premonition was accurate, and the king should have paid more attention to it. Also, heck, even in the timeline where they go the proper route and execute Ganondorf for his heinous plan, he is still given the Triforce of Power for no particular reason. But still, I question the responsibility of Impa, who totally goes along with this plan the entire time. Impa is usually one of my favorite Zelda characters, but she totally dropped the ball on this one. At least in the end of the game, Zelda realizes that it was her fault and she apologizes. The apology, though, isn't good enough when I have to see King Daphne's going down with his ship at the end of Wind Waker, and it's very emotional, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I get worked up about this one. All in all, I wanted to tell this story because many people don't realize how important Ocarina of Time is, lore-wise, to the entire series. And basically, in this game, on Zelda's orders, you are Ganondorf's pawn. Zelda basically just follows Ganondorf's wishes. And I don't know, I thought it was fun to talk about. If you found this video interesting, let me know. If you got additional thoughts or theories on this, let me know in the comments. Tell me if you want more videos like this or what you want to see. I'm always listening. Thanks for watching, and feel free to follow my Twitter.